What you're saying doesn't make any sense. Sure does! What you're saying don't make any sense! Which is why—
Guys, you're arguing about morality. Neither side is right or wrong. It's subjective. Wouldn't it be more civil to just let each other have your opinions?
Actually, debating moral issues indicates a commitment to civility.
What?
There's a pervasive idea that the more pro-social option is to understand morality as subjective. You believe your truth and I believe mine. If we don't try to convince each other, we won't fight. But that actually gets it completely and totally backwards and creates environments where there's far more likely to be serious conflict.
How can that be true?
If we believe we can actually convince each other of the logic of our moral worldview, then disagreements, even about major issues, can be handled with conversation. If that's not the case, and morality is as subjective as one's favorite flavor of ice cream, the only tools that really exist for getting you to adopt my worldview are manipulation or violence.
But that's just it. Why do we need to convince others of our worldview? Can't we just live and let live?
Ignoring the inherent contradiction of believing morality is subjective, but telling people that they have an objective obligation to respect everyone's worldview, the heart of the issue is that humans need something besides our own personal feelings to guide our understanding of how we should behave. Otherwise, we'll end up hurting each other as soon as our emotions tell us we should. Elaborate! If right and wrong are things outside of ourselves which we can't change, we need to align our behavior with what's right. But if it's the other way around and morality is just a thing I get to make up, well, I can act however I want.
Huh, that's basically the same as not having a moral system.
Exactly. The less committed one is to an objective understanding of morality, the less reason they have to resist their impulses. A belief that morality is subjective doesn't actually reduce the number of disagreements we have with other people, it just removes the guardrails we have for when those disagreements happen. When we disagree with people about something as fundamental as our worldview, getting frustrated or even angry is a normal and understandable reaction. But if you believe morality is objective, your moral system might tell you that you can't go around hurting people just because they disagree with you, and that you need to control your anger. But if morality isn't real and is a mere matter of preference, well, then there's nothing wrong with me preferring to beat you to death with a mallet instead of hearing what you have to say.
So, are you saying we all have to adopt your morality?
I would like for you to agree with me about what morality is, and I'll certainly try to persuade you. But what's important is we agree that morality is real. Even if we don't agree on the rules, agreeing that there is an objective standard is the only way we can persuade each other. Maybe you're right and I'm wrong. Or maybe you're right about some things and I'm right about others. But what matters is we agree that we're searching for truth, not just defending our tastes. And if we don't agree that there's an objective moral standard, well, things can get pretty ugly.